You're cruising inside the VW Tiguan. This is the 1.4 liter version. It gives 160 horsepower and 240 newton meters of torque. Of course, on this model you get another engine option, that is the 2 liter, and the 2 liter comes paired with a 7-speed DSG for more power, and of course it comes in 4Motion. This is a 1.4 paired to a 6-speed DSG, and also this is a front wheel drive. So if you want more power, then you can always go for the 2 liter and the 4Motion. So this is very practical for urban driving and normal cruising within just the city. Of course, you can do long road trips like we did in Mombasa. I remember during that time I was averaging about 7 liters per 100 kilometers. So, you know, just about that. But no, it now depends on the variables, because it's a 1400cc that is both turbocharged and supercharged. Therefore, it means it's a small engine that gives you a lot of power, which means I'd recommend that you run this car 90% on V-Power because of the high octane fuel. And this car produces a lot of power and the fuel economy will vary depending on how many people or maybe the weight of the car, because the more people you add in now, the more time the engine will struggle to produce enough power for the car to move. But generally for urban driving, this is what you need. And if you want a car that you can only do long road trips, then you just go for the 2 liter. However, as I've told you, we drove this car all the way from Mombasa and it was just fine. So it now narrowed down to you and your option. So I love this car because it has really good sound system. The speakers are nice. Of course, we're not going to play music right now because of the copyright issues that the copyright strikes from YouTube. But it has a reverse camera, that's an added advantage, and there's the great visibility here. The side mirrors are massive, and so it's a pretty place to be in. I'm very comfortable even as I am seated, and of course it comes with full leather. So this is just it. So it comes with a 64 liters of fuel tank, and therefore it will help you when you budget depending on how you want to drive. The 64 liter fuel tank is actually enough, because from Mombasa I just came in with one tank. So it's a pretty solid car. Some of the features that you get in this car includes auto hold and auto stop. Auto stop is the function whereby when the car comes to a complete stop, it cuts off power from the engine, and auto hold is whereby maybe when you're climbing up a hill and then when you press it on, therefore the car will not move back, and even as you want to progress, the car will just move as if you're not on a hill. I don't know if I've explained it thoroughly. But now on the safety features, of course, you get airbags, you get curtain airbags, front airbags and side airbags, ABS, of course, and also ISOFIX child seat anchors for the safety of your children. And the suspension is nice. I'm actually doing this corner and there's minimum body roll, which is good for a crossover. And at the front you get the McPherson suspension and the multi-link at the rear, so it means that you'll have a very smooth ride even when you cruise. And the same in other models, the cars that are in the same category as this one, you can include the crossovers, generally like the Audi Q3, the BMW X3, the Mercedes GLC, I think you even include the RAV4. So in case you're in the market for a crossover, this is one of the model that you should consider in your list, because if you want to have a car that is German, a car that has taste, style and drives nicely, then this is a car that you should consider. So we're selling it at 2.43 million. Reach us on the number below, and of course we're going to give you this and much more deals. Of course, many thanks to Aminika for providing us with this car and much more units that will be reviewed. So tell us in the comment section which other car you want us to review next. Yes, I see you guys want us to review the VW Golf MK7 2014 model, and of course we shall just immediately we get all of that car, we're gonna do review. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Adios.